I'm really good at this stuff. Your countries are going to hell.
Trump's combative address to the United Nations. In a fiery, nearly hour-long speech before the United Nations General Assembly, U.S. President Donald Trump attacked the organization, mocked its failures, and laid out his nationalist vision for the world. His remarks were a mix of personal anecdotes, sharp criticisms, and bold claims about his administration's achievements. A rocky start, teleprompter and escalator. Jabs. Trump opened by joking about technical problems, pointing out a malfunctioning teleprompter and a stalled escalator that nearly tripped up the First Lady.
It was an escalator that on the way up stopped right in the middle, and then a teleprompter that didn't work.
He quipped that the only things he received from the UN were,
These are the two things I got from the United Nations, a bad escalator and a bad teleprompter.
setting the tone for his broader attack on the organization's inefficiency. Questioning the purpose of the UN. Throughout his address, Trump questioned the relevance of the United Nations.
It has such tremendous, tremendous potential, but it's not even coming close to living up to that potential. For the most part, at least for now, all they seem to do is write a really strongly worded letter.
He suggested that the UN has failed to resolve wars or prevent conflicts, leaving the heavy lifting to the United States. Bragging about ending wars, Trump highlighted what he called a string of historic foreign policy successes. He claimed to have ended
7 wars, and in all cases they were raging with countless thousands of people being killed.
According to Trump, these peace deals came with no help from the UN, further proof, he argued, of the body's ineffectiveness. The Nobel Peace Prize ambition. President openly suggested that his accomplishments qualified him for the Nobel Peace Prize, noting that several past U.S. presidents had received the award.
What I care about is not winning prizes, it's saving lives. We saved millions and millions of lives with the 7 wars.
A past grievance, UN building renovation. Trump revisited a decades-old episode from his days as a real estate developer. He claimed that he had offered to renovate the UN headquarters.
I bid on the renovation and rebuilding of this very United Nations complex. I remember it so well. I said at the time that I would do it for $500 million, rebuilding everything. But they decided to go in another direction, which was much more expensive at the time.
Blasting climate change as a con job. One of the strongest themes in Trump's speech was his rejection of climate change policies. He called global warming,
It's the greatest con job ever perpetrated on the world, in my opinion.
and dismissed renewable energy as unreliable, expensive, and destructive to economies. He warned that nations pursuing green energy were dooming themselves to failure, and criticized Europe in particular for its rising energy costs. Warning on immigration, Trump painted immigration as a